Yeah, we live, flynubianqueen.com, flynubiankingtv.com. Make sure you can listen live anytime or log on. It's the rapping professor, Aaron Smith. We're going to talk that talk. You like the title, right? Get up in the room because we're dropping bombs soon. Leg out, leg out, leg out, leg out. Who said it best? Tupac Shakur said, "Help me raise my black nation, reparations are due." It's true. Caught up in this world, I took advantage of you. So we got to talk. We ain't just going to talk about reparations. We got to talk about this white welfare. We got to talk about this history of handouts. Text Queens at 31996. Stay in the mix. How y'all doing out there today? Y'all doing good? Every day is a beautiful day when you're on flynubianqueens.com, flynubiankingtv.com. Text Queens 31996. Stay in the mix. Like. See, nobody liked. There's 9 people. Nobody liked. What was that? Thumb wrestling? Nobody do 1, 2. Nobody liked. Get them likes popping. Time to raise my black nation, reparations are due. So we're talking about this in the context of 246 years of enslavement. We're looking at this in context of 80 years of convict leasing. We're looking at this in context of what Ginsburg book calls 100 years of lynching. Not the totality, but just the book describes Judge year period of lynching. We're talking about Jim Crow. We're talking about the defamation and assassination of character with minstrelsy and blackface. People don't look at that as defamation, but if we're gonna start talking reparations, we gotta start using some legal terms. That's an assault on people's character. Segregation, mass incarceration, we do this all day. So what is reparations? Before we get into this white welfare, the making of amends for a wrong one has done by paying money to or otherwise helping those who have been wronged. The making of amends for a wrong one has done by paying money to or otherwise helping those who have been wronged. Now, let's start with the head. Okay, Jimmy Trinard. The head right system. The head right system referred to a grant of land, usually 50 acres, given to settlers in the 13 colonies. The system was used mainly in Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Maryland. It proved to be quite effective by increasing the population in the British colonies. Some people like, let me know in the chat, have you heard about the head right system? Have you heard about the head right system? Probably not. Individuals who could afford it would accumulate land by paying for poor individuals to travel to Virginia. In the 1600s, the cost was roughly £6 per person, or approximately $215 in today's money. This system led to the development of indentured servitude. I pay for you to come, I get 50 acres of land, but I pay for you to come, so you got to work it off. Plantation owners, listen to this one, definitely benefited from the head right system when they transported enslaved Africans. Many families grew in power by receiving many acres of land. One landowner purchased 60 enslaved Africans and received 3,000 acres of land in 1638. 1619, good ship G. 1638, one dude gets 60 Africans. They give him not all the Africans, but he gets the people. 3,000 acres of land. He exploited a loophole. So the more land the family acquired, the wealthier they became overnight. This eventually led to land only being distributed for settlers from England and no longer slaves from Africa. We're not going to count your black people and give you 50 acres for every person you bring. Everybody got a bunch of black people. No. We want people from England to the head right program. The head right program. What's the practical application? What's the purpose of that type of analysis? Because when we look at things like 2010 in Haiti, with the earthquake in 2010, when the infrastructure was dilapidated to such a degree that when maybe tens of thousands, if not 10,000 people would have perished, 220 plus, some argue even more than 250,000 people lost their lives. They say, what does that do with white welfare and handouts? Well, we got to study the colonial tax. So in 1804, when Bookman Duddy and others get together in that voodoo ceremony and they say, give the white man back his God, and they declare themselves free. And then afterwards, animals bleeding and sacrificing, you got fires burning, you got that juju. Hey, come on, that voodoo, right? That Shango spirit taking the head off the French. Thomas Jefferson getting scared, writing letters and correspondence about being worried about what happened in Haiti in 1804. Let's go. Let's go. On January, wait, no, let's do this one. Let's do this one even better. Haiti's legacy of debt began shortly after gaining independence from France in 1804. In 1825, France, with warships at the ready, demanded Haiti compensate France for its loss of men and enslaved colony. So the enslaver is charging their victims restitution and reparations. Can you imagine somebody robbing you, snatching your wallet, and being like, yo, man, I sprained my hand snatching your wallet, man. You got to pay for this. Could you imagine somebody violating somebody, raping them, saying, I sprained my ankle raping you, sister. You got to pay me. Somebody punching you in your face, knocking your teeth out, and being like, yo, you cut my knuckle open, man. I had to go get surgery. I get stitches, man. You owe me money. The French came to Haiti. You owe me money. Look what I lost my colony. I lost money owning you. You owe me money. And the whole world didn't show a bit of humanity and intervene and be like, bruh, take the L. France, for its loss and for its loss of men in slave colony, were to be compensated in exchange for French recognition of Haiti as a sovereign republic. France demanded payment of 150 million francs, the modern equivalent of 21 billion. 21 billion francs in today's money. In 1825, it was 150 million francs. France, in 1838, France agreed to reduce the debt to 90 million francs. Oh, how nice of you. I took your wallet. I'm only going to keep most of your money. I'm not going to keep it all. I'm a nice thief. What a nice colonizer. 90 million francs to be paid over a period of 30 years to compensate former plantation owners who had lost their property. So this system of white welfare that garnered the original financing that allowed you to go throughout 80% of the planet Earth and yell that the sun would never set on the British Empire because you were enslaving, deceiving, and destroying. Who that? The devil does that. Enslaving, deceiving, and destroying, going to and fro in the earth, seeking who you might devour. You got to be able to have some steel and some iron and some factories. And man, let's go. Undergirded, baptized in the blood. The French government finally acknowledged the payment of 90 million francs in 1893. The story of the first payment, 24 million gold francs, being transported across Paris from the vaults in Haiti to the coffers of the French treasury, was recorded in detail. Don't take nobody's word for nothing. Look up colonial tax, Haiti, France. You could do it all day. Let me give y'all some links. First link I want to give y'all is Richard Pryor. I'm not gonna play it, I'm just gonna give it to y'all. Richard Pryor, a long time ago, was being asked about the connections between racism and capitalism. The connections between racism and capitalism some 40 years ago. That's Richard Pryor. So that's Richard Pryor right there. But let's continue. So you got FlyNubianKingTV.com, FlyNubianQueen.com. Text Queens to 31996. Stay in the mix. Come on, man. We got 8 likes. Like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, do that. Yeah, for real. I realize it's a lie. These fake thugs don't cry. Send the soul all cold from pain they hide inside, submerged in salt water from assault and slaughter. They're caught up. They only half as crooked as these courts are. Coast to coast with cops, Glock toting, put barrels to throats in attempts to get a promotion. Our soldiers rolling, showing no love, controlling the slums by toting their guns. I hold a ton, but play the role of the bum. Low in the cut, but I'm folding them up, sewing it up. I hold his own, posting them up. My flow is so rough. The player haters go where they must. I guess I shine too bright. They be hoping I rust, hoping I just flip or overdose on some drugs or get crushed by the fuzz when they scoping the bus. But my words will kill them. I make their families desert their buildings, building with children willing after I hurt their feelings. I'm drilling nothing but brilliance, like billions upon your cylinder, revealing will they fill it? Man, chill, 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 chill. We not here to rap. We here to talk this talk. So I gave you Richard Pryor, bars the rap.